Hello, so usually I am doing drone videos, but the weather's been really crummy for that, so I decided to mess around here with a truck. Decided to see if I could use a cheap FPV camera that I got off of Amazon and put it on one of the RC trucks that I have. So this is what this is about. This is the picture here of the camera that I use. It's an AIO camera. There'll be a link down below. I think it's less than 20 bucks. It comes with a little mini JST plug. That's the RC truck that I use. This is the adapter that comes with that camera. But I decided to make my own. I decided to make a Y adapter to be able to use two small batteries like what I have a lot of. This is what the adapters or the plugs look like, and little batteries like that is what I have a lot of. And so I decided to make a Y adapter, which is what I did. I soldered that into a Y. So then I could use two batteries and connect that to the camera. Fasten there on the back of the truck with Velcro. Could have used that adapter, and that's more like a regular Hubsan plug, but I just decided I wanted to do it the other way. Put that on the camera on there. I mounted it with some dual lock strips that I had cut just little pieces of. So it just gives you an idea of what it looked like after I mounted it on there. The camera is just a light little thing. It only weighs maybe, I don't know, 15-20 grams. So that's just a couple different looks at how I had it mounted. It's an analog, so I used the goggles that I had. That's just looking at it. Showing you here again some video of my mounting of it, and the Velcro on the back there where I put the batteries. That's the little Y adapter that I made, and just soldered that on there in parallel, basically, to give a longer usage time, not higher voltage. And the batteries will just go onto the back of the truck on the Velcro. Okay, so I hooked it onto the camera. Now I got the two little batteries, and I'm going to show you hooking those up to the other end. Whenever I'm working with tiny little things like this, I feel like my fingers grow about twice the size. You can see already the camera is lit up on the back. So it's powered on. This particular camera, I think, has varying strengths of broadcast. It can go 25, 100, or 200, I think, is the 3. And here is some of the initial footage. Obviously the camera isn't stabilized, so it's pretty jittery. It gives you an idea how it works pretty well. I think here in a minute I took some of that same footage and used a free online stabilizer, so that makes it a little bit better. This gives you an idea. Proof in the pudding, I guess, that it did in fact work. I'm going to put a link to the camera at the Amazon link to that camera that I used in the comments below. The truck that I used was a DERC one I showed earlier. I think I forget what the model number was. It's like a 1:10 ratio size. And then after a little bit here, I took it to my grandson's house and he drove it around, and so I got some video from the car there, and that's him with the goggles on. He thought it was a blast. He had a great time with it. So the rest of this is just going to be
take it down the drive,
me showing it working, essentially. This is from my GoPro here of him driving the car. And then next I will show it from the perspective of the camera on the car. Just at times, kind of the flashing, the pixelation and stuff like that. In the camera, the recording from the car is being done actually on the DVR and the goggles. So first of all, it's not super high definition quality anyway. And then I realized after he'd been running quite a while that I was only using the 25 milliwatt or whatever that is power, the lowest power on the camera. So when it got a little bit further away from him or behind a tree from him or whatever, it got a little bit pixely. So anyway, it worked. Had less than $25 in it. Now, besides, I did already have the RC truck, but it worked and we had lots of fun with it. Hope you got a kick out of watching this. See you soon.